Well, folks, here I am on a wet, cold March morning, and I'm just at the entrance to Sean Walsh Park. As you can see, John is with me, and Alex is also with me. I'll let you have a look at him in a minute. But I came here with the particular purpose this morning to record a short piece of video at the first of the stepping stone forests, which you've seen many times on my channel. But I'm not so sure now because this rain is getting heavier. So look, we'll walk down and keep your fingers crossed for me. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll be able to record it. If not, I'm just going to have to change to something else. See you in a minute. Well, we've actually arrived at the first of the stepping stone forests, folks. And unfortunately, as I said a few moments ago, this rain is actually getting heavier. So I'm going to abandon my original plan, and well, it doesn't really matter because if you look behind me at the forest, it's only beginning to bloom. And I'll come back in a couple of weeks' time when all of the trees are showing growth. But having said that, the broom in the background is really colourful, and the willow just behind me is beginning to show some buds. So for now, I'll leave it at that, and I'll get back to the subject I was about to talk about when I get back to base. Now, before I leave, folks, I will give you a quick look at the forest and the small amount of growth that's there. Hello, Alex. That's Alex, folks, just in case you want to say hello. Alex, do you want to say hello? Alex is too busy doing his impersonation of a cow and eating what's available. Anyway, as I said, it's only starting to bloom, but it looks absolutely fabulous. The wonderful yellow of the broom there. And where's that willow I spoke about a moment ago? Yeah, here we go, look at this. As you can see, the buds are starting to come out in the willow. So I'm really looking forward to a couple of weeks' time when this is really coming on. Actually, the rain is easing off again, so maybe I'll continue talking for a minute if you don't mind. And what I was going to talk about this morning was the fact that there's a project which also uses the Milwaukee method. There are several groups throughout the country doing this, but there's one called the 100 Million Trees Project, and it was started by a pair of brothers. Ironically enough, one of the brothers was actually my cardiologist when I was in Tala Hospital, but that's a story for another day. But they have this really ambitious program. They intend to plant 100 million trees throughout Ireland over a 10-year period. They're also using, as I said, the Milwaukee method. And as you know, here in Dublin, John Kybert, my pal, walking away from the camera there now, is the one who started this here in Sean Walsh Park. And if you've been watching the channel over the last couple of weeks, you'll have seen the fact that we planted 8,000 trees in Timon Park, 4,000 trees in Dodder Valley Park, and I've forgotten there was one more. But yeah, 13,500 trees in a couple of weeks. So for now, I'll leave you with that information about the 100 Million Trees Project. Maybe at some stage in the not too distant future, we'll get the Mulcahy brothers who developed this idea to come and talk to us. But before I leave, I'm going to show you a very short video. It's about a minute long, and it's of a visit that David Mulcahy, Dr. David Mulcahy, paid to us last year, just to have a look at how John was developing the stepping stone forests here in Dublin 24. Well, in actual fact, in South Dublin County as a whole. Okay, so I'm back home again, folks, back at base, and I promised I'd give you a little update when I got here, but I'm actually going to read this because I don't remember it all, but The Mulcahy brothers have started this wonderful project, and just to give you an idea of what the site says, the 100 Million Trees project is a new national initiative developed by brothers Richard and David Mulcahy, which aims to see the planting of 100 million native Irish trees across the island of Ireland throughout the next decade. And it goes on further down to say, the project's ambitious aim will be achieved through densely planting between 500 and 2,500 native Irish trees at a time across small areas of land using the Miyawaki method. So it goes on to talk a little bit about the Miyawaki method, and you've heard me talk about this before, so I won't go back into that. But it's another great ambitious project, as you can see, and strangely enough, since I got back to base, I've heard about another one, a European one, which plans to plant a tree for every citizen of the EU. That's 500 million trees, folks. This whole idea is really taking off. But I'll talk to you more about that again. For now, enjoy the little video that we did when David Mulcahy came to visit us last year. Thanks for watching Wildlife Wednesday, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you're so inclined. For now, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.